5 true 911 calls that are too disturbing to forget. First, we have the Eliza Lamb hotel call. This comes from the infamous Cecil Hotel. It's the type of place where bad things happen. In 2013, a hotel employee found something in the water tank. They immediately called 911. We found something in the water tank. There's a body. The woman inside the tank was Eliza Lamb, but how did she get there? Well, security footage from days before showed her alone in the elevator of the hotel. She was pressing buttons, hiding, waving at something no one else could see. And it turns out she was naked. There were no signs of trauma. How she got into the sealed tank remains a mystery. Then we have the chilling whisper of Jamie Kloss. In 1994, 13-year-old Jamie Kloss was abducted after her parents were murdered. 88 days later, she escaped. A woman in rural Wisconsin was driving when she received a call. A girl just ran up to me. She's barefoot. She says her name is Jamie Kloss. The dispatcher gasped. Whoever this girl was, she hadn't been outside in months. It turned out that Jamie had been held in a cabin, specifically under a bed, for nearly 3 months. Her captor was a man who only saw her once at a bus stop. He decided that he wanted her, and no one was going to stop him. Now we have the "there's someone in my house" call from Kevin Cosgrove. In 2001, Kevin Cosgrove was trapped in the South Tower of the World Trade Center when it collapsed. As smoke filled the stairwell, he made a desperate call. "I'm on the 105th floor. We have people who can't get out. We're not ready to die." His voice then cracked. You could tell that he was scared. Then you hear the sound of metal. Next thing you know, he's screaming, "Oh my God," before the line goes dead. Seconds later, the building collapses and all you can hear is silence. Then we have the voice disappears call from Casey Woody in 2002. A father called 911. "My daughter's gone. Her window's open. The computer's on." 13-year-old Casey had been chatting with a boy online, but he wasn't who he said he was. He was actually a 47-year-old man who drove from another state to abduct her. By the time the authorities traced the IP address, it was already too late. Finally, we have the unfinished sentence. A woman called 911. Her voice was trembling. "He's trying to break in. He has a knife." The call then cuts off. When the police arrived, they found the door to her house had been kicked in. The phone was on the floor and there was blood everywhere. To this day, the case remains unsolved. 5 true 911 calls that are too disturbing to forget.